Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix ourselves some sidecars. So Sidecar is an extremely classic cocktail, one of those whose origins are back in the 19th century, and it consists on cognac or brandy, orange liqueur, triple sec, dry curacao, and lemon juice. Today I would like to try a couple of these, a traditional one and a ladies sidecar, which has a bit of orange juice too. So let's get right to it. Today I'm gonna need a lot of lemon, so I'm gonna press squeeze a couple of these medium slash kind of big lemons. So we start with 22.5 mils of lemon juice. Normally I would squeeze like half of a big lemon or either be more than half of a normal lemon. Today I measured. Then we go on with 22.5 milliliters of triple sec or dry curacao. I'm gonna use this Pierre Ferrand, which is my favorite, and it's also gonna be our main source of the sugar for the cocktail. Traditionally, you could have a sugar rim on the edge of your coupe or cocktail glass. I'm not gonna use that. I really don't like a sugar rim. And then 45 milliliters of cognac. In this case, I'm using the NSCVS. It's one of the cheapest option out there, but also one of the most popular in the world. Yeah, yes, this smell of raisins and new car, which is hard to beat for this price. Let's get some ice. And I saw online that they suggest to wet the ice before shaking. So let's try this. I never tried wetting the ice before. So we get some water. Let's give a bit of a stir to our ice. I wouldn't do too much. Let's strain the water. And let's shake our drink. Let's double strain our chilled coupe. And let's express some orange peel on top. I finished the organic orange, back to normal oranges, which are a bit lame, but that's all I have. Here's a sidecar. I never tried one before. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Really nice, classic. No problem with it at all. Yeah, I can see why it's a classic. I really like this. It's the right amount of sweet, which is a bit dry. It tastes a lot like orange more than lemon. It's really good compared to other similar drinks like a margarita or a gimlet or a other sour. This one tastes more like old. Maybe I just have this impression because my first meeting with the sidecar was when I was about 17 and we were hanging out with these bit older guys. And this guy in particular, which had kind of a whitish hair, even though he was like probably 20 something, Yeah, there's the thing where like people like Alex Kornick has, like the dash of whiter. Anyway, he looked older than his age, just for the hair. And I was young, so when you're like 17, you think that anybody that's 20 or something is super old. That said, this guy was always older in sidecars. So I guess I have this concept that it's a bit older drink, but the history is really old of a drink, and the cognac is really like this older person drink. Even though it's not really, I use cognac recently in my Sazerac and Vieux Carré, and I really love it. I'm gonna have one more sip. It's really good. Love it. No problem with this at all. Really nice drink. I'm glad I finally got to try this. So now for the next drink, I'm gonna do a lady sidecar, which is just a sidecar slightly changed to have some juice of an orange. So I'm gonna start actually with the orange juice. For this recipe, we're gonna need 7.5 milliliters of a quarter of an ounce of orange juice, and that's a really small amount. I'm just gonna squeeze this corner of an orange. Maybe it's not quite. No, yeah, it's gonna be enough. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go on with 30 milliliters of lemon juice. That's quite a lot. Will be like a whole lemon. Yeah, in fact, we have only a small amount left. Then triple sec or dry curacao. In this case, I'm gonna use this triple sec from Luxardo, which I just got. I tasted it. It's really high in essential oil. You can see the essential oil floating about in this liqueur. It tastes a lot like orange, more so than a dry curacao by Pierre Ferrand, and it also tastes a bit like almond. It tastes really Italian. I would think like panettone, torrone, something of those traditional Italian sweets. And we're gonna have 30 milliliters of this. And then we're gonna finish with 45 milliliters of cognac again. And in this case, I'm gonna use this Cognac Ferrand 10 Generations. And so it's the same maker as the Pierre Ferrand Dry Curacao. I read online this is really good. I tried it, it's actually really good. Doesn't say an age statement. It's 46%, but I read online that it's 6-year old. A Napoleon cognac. So let's see if it's worth using something a bit more expensive compared to our Hennessy of the first drink. 45 milliliters of this. Let's get some ice. I think wetting the ice worked out pretty well in the previous mix, so I'm gonna wet it again. Let's give it a bit of a stir. Discard the water and then shake. Let's double strain. And let's finish by expressing some orange peel on top. Oops. 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 There you go. A lady's sidecar. Cheers. This one is excellent too. It's a tad more delicate, probably because of cognac and the Luxardo triple sec, which gives it a bit of an almond flavor. Also the tiny bit of orange juice smoothen out the edges of the drink. Let's go back to our first traditional sidecar, done with the Pure Ferrandre Curaçao and the Hennessy. This drink is a bit more rough around the edges, but I wouldn't be able to choose between these two. This is excellent too. I don't think I'm gonna use this cognac again for this kind of drink. I think the Hennessy should be just fine. And I'm not able to tell which one is best. This one is a bit more rounded, a bit more gentle. I guess that's why it's called the ladies sidecar. This is just a bit more sharp. Yeah, okay, this one is a bit better. But depending on your mood, you might find this to be your best choice. They're both great drinks. I really like this. So sidecar, all people's drink? Yeah, but also an excellent drink. So please like, subscribe, comment down below, but in the end do whatever you want. Shake yourself a drink, and I will see you next time. Cheers. About that guy that used to order sidecars, he was maybe the first or the second person in my town to get Mario 64. He ordered the Nintendo 64 from Japan. He got a Japanese version of the game, and when we went to his place and tried out, it really blew my mind. Still consider Mario 64 probably the best game of all time. You know, people nowadays throw around the term game changer. Oh, this is a game changer. That was a fucking game changer. There was like nothing that you ever seen before, and basically that you ever seen since. I guess the first time I came close to it, it was with the Wii version of Mario. Was it Mario Galaxy? No other platform compared to the Mario 64, also because of the freedom. In fact, that's why still nowadays you get constantly keeps being popular with speedrunners, because there are so many ways to finish the game, so many things to do, so many weird just freedom in a 3D world in 1990. When was it? 1996. 1996. Super Mario 64. I don't know how many times I finished the game. Love it.